Sigma men, independent thinkers in the dating world in today's environment. Sigma men are attractive figures hiding secrets. Unlike many men who easily adapt to the needs and expectations of their partners, Sigma men value their uniqueness and individuality more than anything else. This is not a riot. Instead, it comes from a deep understanding of one's own values and a need for honest communication. Sigma men often challenge traditional ideas about masculinity. They are not defined by their relationships or their social norms, but their own paths are marked and their independence is affirmed. This unique perspective allows them to navigate romantic dynamics with a distinct approach that can be both refreshing and perplexing. They tend to engage in relationships as equals, seeking mutual respect rather than power dynamics, which can make them difficult to categorize within conventional dating stereotypes. Moreover, their heightened self-awareness enables them to detect manipulation or control tactics from a mile away. While many might find themselves entangled in emotional games, Sigma males remain steadfast, aware of their boundaries and unwilling to compromise their happiness for the sake of keeping the peace. Their innate confidence and independence create a shield against common strategies that women may use to gain influence in relationships. As a result, women find it difficult to control Sigma men. Their resistance to emotional manipulation, combined with their commitment to truth, creates a unique dynamic that can be both admirable and terrifying. Understanding the psychology of Sigma men is important for those who want to develop a meaningful relationship with them. Here are 7 reasons why women can handle these mysterious men. 1. They are not afraid to go. Many men are afraid to be alone and stay in unhealthy relationships because they believe things will get better or because they worry about what other people think. According to statistics, about 80% of men are attracted to bad relationships because of the fear of being alone. On the other hand, Sigma men value their peace and happiness above social expectations. If the relationship goes bad, they don't hesitate to walk away. Their ability to let go of guilt or pressure allows them to maintain healthy boundaries and organize their lives too. They don't compete for attention and affection. Sigma men know their worth and don't want to compete for anyone's love. They are looking for real relationships rather than intense interactions, which means they don't play hard games. This trust allows them to have true relationships and be true to themselves without having to conform to the expectations of others. 3. They will not receive silence. The silent treatment is a common practice, but Sigma men are not fooled. Instead of panicking, they use the silence as an opportunity to think more. They value clear communication and see avoidance as a sign of maturity. When dealing with the silent treatment, they focus on their own mental health and often choose to move on with their lives rather than follow someone who doesn't want to talk for. They will not sacrifice their freedom. For the people of Sigma, freedom is not just about physical space. It includes the ability to make choices that match your true self. They resist all forms of authority, including attachment from peers. Their autonomy is not negotiable because they want the freedom to shape their lives. This way of thinking respects each other in relationships where both parties respect each other. 5. They avoid trusting others. Sigma men thrive on self-sufficiency and build their lives without depending on others for emotional or financial well-being. This independence allows them to enter into relationships as whole people instead of seeking approval from their partners. They appreciate friends who stand on their own 2 feet, which makes them less vulnerable to traditional dependency mechanisms. 6. They have strong self-awareness. Self-awareness is characteristic of Sigma males. They have had time to fully understand themselves and base their decisions on their core values. This knowledge protects them from external pressure. It's easy to spot manipulation and stand firm in their beliefs. Their honesty is refreshing in a world full of shallowness. They are independent thinkers. Sigma people approach life with questions, questioning norms, and not taking things for granted. They consider situations and make decisions based on their research, rather than following the crowd. This independence of mind makes them unpredictable and difficult to work with because they focus on understanding and being more original than society's expectations. As a result, Sigma men have a unique blend of independence, self-awareness, and loyalty that is highly resistant to manipulation in relationships. Their commitment to personal freedom allows them to pursue romantic impulses and understanding that many find refreshing but challenging. These men are not just looking for a relationship. They seek true relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Sigma males thrive in environments where their personalities are enhanced, not suppressed. They approach relationships with an open mind and value honesty and an open mind above all else. This focus on honesty builds deeper relationships, as both partners can freely engage without the burden of emotional games or manipulation. For Sigma men, their friends aren't the only people they share their experiences with. They are friends who value each other's lives without any restrictions or demands. Understanding the perspective of Sigma men can change the way we look at relationships. By understanding their need for independence, we can cultivate healthier, more meaningful relationships that empower both partners to grow individually and together. These relationships allow for honest exploration, vulnerability, and support, resulting in relationships that enrich the lives of the couple. Ultimately, the appeal of Sigma men lies in their ability to balance power with simplicity, independence, and intimacy. It reminds us that true relationships do not require control or manipulation, but thrive on trust, respect, and self-awareness. As we explore the complexities of new relationships, embracing the qualities that Sigma men represent can pave the way for more fulfilling and true relationships, where both people can flourish without fail. Limitations of public expectations and emotional games.